And then we will share some quick information, some factoids about this year's VLSI Revisited program. And then we will have the inaugural address by Professor Ranjan Bose, the director of IIIT Delhi. We'll have quick faculty introductions subsequently. And then we will close this inauguration session with some important announcements and logistics. Those of you who have registered for the week one or the full program or week one of the program, you must have also received a separate joining link for the class for the week one session, and you can join that session at 10 a.m. So let us have a quick look at our campus, though all of us are joining virtually, but we can just give you a quick campus tour. I hope you like the campus tour. I would want to share that this year's VLSI Revisited is co-sponsored by IEEE and Ministry of Information Technology, Electronics and Information Technology, their Chips to Startup program. They are co-sponsors of this year's VLSI Revisited. We, as in the EC department at IIIT Delhi, is proud to organize this event in collaboration with IEEE Circuit and System Society and Control System Society, the Delhi chapter of it. As you already know, this is a 6-week program. In the first week, we will cover digital VLSI and memory design. The second week, we will talk about analog IC design. Third week will be about mixed signal design. Fourth week, we will talk about computer architecture and SOC. The fifth week is ASIC design and verification. And the final week is digital system design. A quick look at the various salient features of this program. There will be 3-hour lectures daily, which would essentially be like, how do I put it? Morning 9:30 to 12:30. There will be lab sessions / office hours. We were saying those to be 3 hours because they will run in parallel. And we will also try to bring in a short take-home quiz to reinforce the most important concepts taught in the day. There will be assignments to supplement your learning, and so that you can work with the EDA tools. There will be a weekly summative assessment, and we'll also collect weekly feedback. So if you have any suggestions, please give your feedback proactively so that we can include and incorporate those suggestions in the following days and weeks. Additionally, I would say that in this year's cohort, we have about, in fact, already more than 150 participants, and about, I think, 75 odd participants have registered for the entire program, and remaining participants will be joining on a week-to-week basis. So on an average, we have around 100 participants joining the program every week. These participants come from semiconductor VLSI companies. We have students from 6 IITs, 4 IIITs, 17 state and central universities, including NSUT, DTU, IGDTUW, AMU, Jamia Millia, HBTI Kanpur, and numerous government and engineering colleges. 13 private universities are also represented amongst the students who are joining us today and in this program. And we continue to count because for the weeks, for the subsequent weeks, the registrations are still open, and we are accepting registrations on request. In fact, a few of you reached out to us yesterday because you had registered for, say, one of the weeks in this program, and you wanted to expand your registration to further weeks, and we allowed that. So we are still counting, and we hope that this program will be enriching for each and every one of you. I would now like to invite our director, Professor Ranjan Bose, to please share a few words. Over to you, Dr. Bose, Professor Bose.
Thank you, Anuj. I hope I'm audible. Anuj, can you please confirm?
Yes, you're audible.
All right. So firstly, I extend a very warm welcome to all the online participants to this wonderful six-week program, VLSI Revisited. And as you can see, this is a very, very exciting program for multiple reasons. Firstly, you're at the right place at the right time. And also that there is an immense push from the government to strengthen the VLSI vertical in the country, right from design to fabrication to testing. So you are investing your time and effort in a goal worthy of pursuing. So I'll take the next 5-7 minutes to give you a brief introduction about our institute. For that, I will share a short PPT. We would have loved to have all of you physically on campus, but we will make do with our virtual presentation as of now. So let me just quickly share my screen. Okay. So Anuj, I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, Ranjan, it is visible.
Okay. A quick look at IIIT Delhi. We were created by an act of government of NCT in 2008. So we are a teenager. As you can see, it's a beautiful, nice green campus. We're spread over 23 acres, over 88 faculty members. And the total faculty strength of undergraduate, masters, and PhD students are over 2,600. We are, as I said, created by an act of government, administratively autonomous, also academically fully autonomous. We can start our new programs. In fact, we are going to launch a new BTech in VLSI from the coming semester. We are not grant in aid, so we are self-sustaining. Very quickly, our mission and vision: we aim to be a world-class educational institute with ample focus on research and development, while encouraging the spirit of innovation and inquiry. At the same time, we want to be socially relevant. Whatever we do should make a difference on the ground. We are industry facing. Many of our faculty members have strong connect with the industry. And of course, we aim to be globally connected. We have 6 departments: electronics and communications engineering, computer science and engineering, human-centered design, coming up really well, social sciences and humanities, mathematics, and computational biology. While they appear to be discrete, there is a fair amount of overlap amongst the different departments, and joint projects, joint PhD guidances are common here. Now, if you talk about the faculty profile, we have 88 regular faculty, 12 visiting faculty, and our faculty members have a nice exposure outside the country. All of the faculty members have PhDs, and over 60% have PhDs from outside the country. Very quickly about our thriving educational programs. We have 7 BTech programs, and another one we will be launching very soon. The most recent one we started in 2019, which has become now the most popular program, which is computer science and artificial intelligence. 3 of the departments have MTech programs. ECE has a very popular MTech program in VLSI and embedded systems, and you will see why so, because some of the faculty members who are engaged in this VLSI program will be teaching you during the 6 weeks course, and each one is an expert in their domain, and I'm sure you will benefit immensely from the expert list that we have here. IIIT Delhi is a research-led teaching institute. We have 250 plus PhD scholars in all our 6 departments, and we support our PhD students handsomely in terms of stipend, travel support, and overseas research fellowships. Our student intake has been growing progressively over the years, and we are pretty much limited only by the size of the campus. We have also tried to cater to the needs of the industry, and we have 2 popular PG diploma programs for practitioners, industry professionals, people who want to upgrade their skills, which is today the need of the hour and also enshrined in National Education Policy 2020. So we had a PG diploma program in data science plus AI, which is together with IBM, and also another program along with Great Learning in terms of data science and computer science and artificial intelligence. I take this opportunity to also share with you that we have now a very interesting international students program, both at the undergraduate and postgraduate level. Over the past couple of years, we have actually doubled the student intake from outside. We also take pride in having strong academic collaborations within the country and outside the country. This is a representative list of both industry and academic collaborators who work with IIIT Delhi. Our faculty members have won several awards, just to give you a glimpse of where they are. This is just a representative set, and there are many, many more. Moving on to quickly onto research, we have several research centers, which are by definition interdisciplinary in nature. We have industry-sponsored Infosys Center for AI, Center for Design and New Media by TCS. Then we have some very interesting, right from Center of Excellence in Healthcare to Center of Sustainable Mobility Center, which you will see is making some on-the-ground impact in the NCR. Some of the research centers that we started off last year include the Center for Sustainable Mobility, one on life fidelity, then there's a Data Card Center of Excellence, plus a Biometric and Computational Biology Center funded by DBT. So we are growing the footprint of research within the institute. We often try to measure how well we are doing in terms of journal and conference papers, and as you will see that the graph is going steadily up. Our faculty members are also actively bringing in sponsored projects, and as you see over the years, the institute has been getting larger and larger number of projects. This is just to give you a flavor of what this institute is about in terms of putting impetus on research. And here is also a slide on sustainable development goal, which actively our faculty colleagues pursue. Just next 2-3 minutes on innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem. Very strong ecosystem here. We have an entrepreneurship minor. We also have a very active incubation center, which works closely with the faculty members of IIIT here. And we also have a lot of wisdom talks, pitch cafes to encourage students. We also have a faculty in charge for entrepreneurship on campus. Incidentally, we are the only institute in the country where faculty members have an entrepreneurship track as well. Recently, we had got funding from DST for setting up a technology innovation hub, funded with over 100 crores over 5 years, focused on cognitive computing and social sensing in the broad domain of cyber-physical system. The Innovation Center is also well-funded, where we start up startup companies. Today, we have about 49 startups and counting. Many have graduated, many of them are doing well, and it is well supported from Delhi government, DST, MIT, and so on and so forth. A lot of activities at the Incubation Center, right from mentoring new startups, helping them fine-tune their ideas, and helping them also find funding. We focus on several areas of incubation, right from mobile computing to AI, cybersecurity, robotics and drone, data science, and so on and so forth. One of the very interesting startups is on low Earth satellites. So something that we don't expect startups within institutional areas to come up with. This is just a snapshot of the current startups on campus at IIIT Delhi. Very quickly about student life, we have a lot of diversity, 13 plus countries represented on campus, and our students have been doing very well in terms of their placements. Our alumni base is growing, and currently we have over 2,600 alumni across the country and the globe. Our students find, job opportunities both within the country and across the world. Many of them go for higher studies. This gives you a snapshot of where our students are going. We are keeping a track of where the students are going and growing as they go along their academic journey. Okay. We take pride in calling ourselves a women-friendly campus, and we have taken several initiatives to do so. We have a world-class infrastructure, and again, I invite you all physically to come when things have normalized, but of course, these cases keep going up and down. But whenever you have the opportunity to come to IIIT Delhi, we would be very happy to host each one of you here and share what we are doing and see what synergies are there. With that, I thank you for your attention, and I wish you all the best for this online 6-week program. I also take this opportunity to congratulate the organizers of this program for putting in so much of effort to bring out such a coherent and effective program. Over to you, Anuj.
Thank you, Ranjan. We'll go back to the presentation there. So now a quick set of announcements and some logistics information. Uh, as I mentioned, we have the 6-week program, and the classes, the lecture timings will be 9:30 a.m. 12:30 p.m. And the office hours will be in the evening from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Uh, the faculty who will be teaching the program include me. I will be taking the first week, which was the digital VLSI and memory design. I did my BTech from IIT Delhi and went to UCSD to pursue MS. I have worked with ST Microelectronics for more than 18 years before joining IIIT Delhi in February 2019. And my research interests essentially include low power circuits and systems, in-memory compute, safety and security in circuits. And in addition to my research interest, I would also want to mention that I am also a TRIZ Level 3 certified professional. So TRIZ is a is a technique for systematic innovation and systematic and inventive problem solving. And I find it very powerful. In particular, we also run a course in IIIT Delhi where these techniques are taught to students. So with that, I would invite my colleagues to introduce themselves. Professor Vishweshan, are you around? Okay, so it seems he has not been able to join the session, Abhi. He did his BTech from, he did his PhD from IIT Kanpur and had an illustrious long career at IIT Delhi. He joined IIIT Delhi in 2015, and his primary research areas include analog IC design, mixed signal design, and memory design. In 2019, in the International Conference on VLSI Design, he was also awarded the Lifetime Contribution Award for his contributions to uh, embedded system education and research. And I'm also proud to say that he's also my PhD guide. So it's always a pride in talking about him and the contribution that he has made to the VLSI ecosystem in the country. In week 3, Dr. Rakesh Palani will be taking the course. Rakesh, are you here?
Yeah, Anuj. Yeah,
Please.
yeah. So I'm Rakesh. So I work at IIT Delhi as assistant professor. So I joined IIT Delhi around Jan 2020. My primary interest works on lies on the design of low voltage mixed signal circuits, primarily emphasizing on digital assisted analog circuits. So I did my PhD from University of Minnesota in 2015, and yeah, I was awarded a spot award at Broadcom in 2015. So I look forward to teach the mixed signal course in the week 3. Thanks, Anuj.
Thank you, Rakesh. I would now invite Sujay to please introduce himself. Sujay.
Yeah. Hello and good morning, everyone. So myself Sujay Dev, and I did my PhD from Washington State University in the year 2012, and immediately after that I joined IIIT Delhi. My research interests are in the areas of network on chip and heterogeneous system architectures and multi-core systems in general. So I'll be taking care of the computer architecture and SoC design module of this VLSI Revisited program, and I'm really looking forward to interacting with all of you and having exciting time together. Thank you.
Thank you, Sujay. Sneh?
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so I am Sneh Saurabh. So I've done BTech from IIT Kharagpur and PhD from IIT Delhi in 2012. So I worked in industry for around 16 years. So mainly in companies such as Cadence, Synopsys, Magma Design Automation, and Atrenta. So I have contributed in building some of the tools which are widely used currently in in VLSI design. So my research interests are in the areas of nanoelectronics, exploratory electronic devices, energy efficient systems, and CAD for VLSI. So I'll be taking or I'll be teaching on the week on ASIC design and verification, and I look forward to having a good interaction with all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sneh. So the last week will be taken by Sumit. I think Sumit is not here. He didn't mention he will not be able to join. So let me take the opportunity to introduce him. Sumit did his PhD from NTU Singapore, and he also worked with TCS and did his postdoctorate in France, and has been with IIIT Delhi since 2015. His research interests include intelligent, reconfigurable, and self-sustainable wireless radio, machine learning for wireless networks, and algorithms to architectures. He was awarded the DST Inspire Faculty Award in 2015 and has also many best demo and best paper and poster awards to his kitty. With that, let us come to some quick logistics. As I already mentioned, the lecture hours will be from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. daily, and there will be a 10 minutes break in between somewhere in the middle of the class at around 11. It is best if you join the class meeting link a few minutes before the session time, because uh, the fact is that whatever we are trying to cover in these one weeks, they are refreshers, but in a typical setting, this content is covered in one semester. So we are going to be really very fast paced, and we will start the sessions bang on time. What that also means is that if you join a little late and you miss the basic concept that was shared in the first few minutes, you may not be able to get the session, you may not be able to capture what is being discussed in the class at all. So in the interest of your learning and in the interest of the overall class learning, it is best that you join a few minutes in advance. The classes will be recorded and the recordings will be made available on Google Classrooms. You will be added, basically you'll be invited to the classrooms of relevant weeks. Please join them. And the faculty members will also share the classroom link with you in the class. You can utilize the Google Classroom to clarify doubts, ask questions, and seek any kind of support. You will notice that the lab hours are from 5 to 7 in the evening, so you have sufficient time between 12:30 p.m., that is when the lectures end, to the evening lab/office hours, in which we would want that you experiment with the tools and work on the daily assignment, the lab assignment that has been given, and so that you can actively participate and benefit from the lab hours in the evening. The TAs that we have to support you during the lab hours, they have extensive experience on CAD tools, and they can actually resolve quite a lot of problems that you may be facing in using them. So with that, I would like to wind up this session and would again welcome all of you to VLSI Revisited program. I would like to thank Professor Bose and all my faculty colleagues for making this program happen the way it is about to unroll. And we look forward to a exciting learning experience over the next 6 weeks. So those of you who are in week 1, you must have already received a classroom link, and you can join the class right away after this. We'll move to the week 1 sessions from now. Thank you, everyone, and bye-bye. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir.